Hi, my name is Aaron. I'd like to welcome you today as we read another story for you. I hope that you're doing well, that you're washing your hands when you need to, and that you're enjoying spending time with your loved ones. I know as we're all at home, we're all missing the time that we have when we get to go to the library. And today I chose a story that I thought would be interesting because it's about someone who loves the library just as much as you. The book that we're reading today is called The Library. It was written by Sarah Stewart and it has pictures by David Small. I'd like to thank Farrar, Straus, and Giroux, a subsidiary of Macmillan Books, for allowing us to read this to you today. So let's get started. Emily Brown entered the world, dropping straight down from the sky. Emily Brown entered the world, skinny, nearsighted, and shy. She didn't like to play with dolls. She didn't like to skate. She learned to read quite early and at an incredible rate. She always took a book to bed with a flashlight under the sheet. She'd make a tent of covers and read herself to sleep. Elizabeth Brown went off to school, dragging a steamer trunk. Elizabeth Brown unpacked her books, breaking the upper bunk. She sat in all her classes and doodled on a pad, adrift in dreams of entering a reader's Olympiad. She manufactured library cards and checked out books to friends, then shocked them with her midnight raids to collect the books again. Elizabeth Brown preferred a book to going on a date. While friends went out and danced till dawn, she stayed up reading late. She took the train one afternoon and promptly lost her way. So bought a house and settled down to tutoring for pay. Elizabeth Brown walked into town, summer, fall, winter, and spring. Elizabeth Brown walked into town looking for only one thing. She didn't want potato chips. She didn't want new clothes. She went straight to the bookstore and asked, "May I have one of those?" Elizabeth Brown walked right back home and read and read and read. She even read while exercising and standing on her head. She made a list of groceries and tucked it in her book, then lost the list among the fruits and left with nothing to cook. She read about Greek goddesses while vacuuming the floor. Attending only to her book, she'd walk into a door. Books were piled on top of chairs and spread across the floor. Her shelves began to fall apart as she read more and more. Big books made very solid stacks on which teacups could rest. Small books became the building blocks for busy little guests. When volumes climbed the parlor walls and blocked the big front door, she had to face the awful fact she could not have one more. Elizabeth Brown walked into town that very afternoon. Elizabeth Brown walked into town whistling a happy tune. She didn't want a bicycle. She didn't want silk bows. She went straight to the courthouse and asked, "May I have one of those?" This form for donations. She quickly wrote this line, "I, E. Brown, gave to the town all that was ever mine." And as you can see, her house has now become the new library. Elizabeth Brown moved in with a friend and lived to a ripe old age. They walked to the library day after day and turned page after page after page. So as you can see, Elizabeth Brown not only loved books, but she really loved her library, just as much as I know that you love your library. So I hope we all get a chance to see you come back to the library again soon. But until then, just keep up, behaving, washing your hands and spending time with your loved ones. Please have a great day.